Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Xfinity Center. For tonight, we have a non-conference game in Game 1 of our SimWorld TV doubleheader, as the Dayton Flyers will face the Maryland Terrapins. I'm B-Ron. Alongside me tonight is Maestro. It's always good to see you, my friend, and happy Thanksgiving to you. We're on towards Christmas time.
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving to you, the most beautiful man in SimWorld, and all of our viewers out there, as well as everybody in the production truck. And if it is a holiday movie that doesn't end with a cyber vampire putting somebody's head in a box, it is not a real love story. You heard it from Maestro.
Well, look, hang on a second. We got the first bucket of the game from the Flyers right there. And Maestro, this is a Dayton team coming into this one 6-7. 3-2 in their last 5, and they're on a 2-game losing streak right now. Lost their last one to North Carolina, 69-61 back on November 25th. As that two-pointer falls there for the Terps. Speaking of the Terps, 2-1 so far this season. Their last game was a loss to Baylor on the road, 62-55 on November 4th. And what are you looking for in this game? Looking for keys to victory?
Well, straight up keys to victory, I'm just going to say Dayton's going to have to find a way to keep this game in an up pace and keep moving, use athleticism, use their speed in order to stay ahead of where Maryland is, because Maryland is rocking too big, all right? You know, I know you're going to talk about Cooper Kendrick Cross and River Rose and Keyshawn Blasingame on the other side. But for me, I'm always about the bigs, no shorties. Keith Anthony and VJ George Jr. rocking at 6'10" and 7 foot respectively for Maryland, going up against a Dayton team whose center is Maxim Bynum at 6'9". They will do well to put this game into a half court or semi-transition game where they can utilize their bigs. I think that's going to make it work. But if they allow Dayton to get out and move, they're going to have a bad night.
And there's a big three-pointer from AC Day, the other forward for this Maryland squad, playing small forward tonight. Let's set the table for Dayton on their side for their starters. Point guard is Cash Ruffin, number 25. Number 6, Deontay Poland is a shooting guard. At the 3 spot, number 13, Keyshawn Blasingame. 5 is River Rose, number 11, power forward. And then their center you mentioned earlier, number 5, Maxim Bynum. And from Maryland on the opposite side here, their point guard, number 5, Mordecai Rivas. Shooting guard is number 21, Cooper Kendrick Cross. Their small forward is AC Day, number 4. Their power forward is Dagan Zane, number 30, and their center is Keith Anthony, number 28. Starting 5 on both sides.
Nice, great lineups, and also we know the athleticism, and something you brought up earlier. I'm never going to take credit from your brain because I can't. I'm not as smart as you, B-Ron. But the idea of Dayton changing conferences, going from the A10 last year to the Big 12 this year, different competition. That record might be a reflection of that in terms of how the population of their team is sized up, coming to a conference that's used to running with bigs, used to playing like the traditional inside, inside game. And they're quite not really built for that, at least this year. Who knows how it might change, though.
Yeah, who knows, right? Plenty of time to see how it shakes out for Dayton as they enter the Big 12 now. As there is a foul on AC Day. That's his first of the game. And getting a look at one of the blocks there from this Maryland Terrapins interior defense. And very nice job there. And that's a early yellow spot for the game induction there, as the Flyers will take their first timeout of the contest. We're going to take a break ourselves. Come on back, folks. We'll be right back.
Je voudrais être seul avec toi.
She asked if you'd like to join the club.
Je voudrais des nuits.
You said, I like nuts. Register today and get a free Berlitz phrasebook. Berlitz, the best way to learn a new language.
Welcome back, everyone, and hello to everybody on Instagram. If you're watching us over there, it's our first live stream over there on Instagram. We are also on everywhere else. We're also primarily on YouTube, where we're live streaming games here. LinkedIn as well, Facebook, X, all those places, man, for live streams. So appreciate everybody tuning in on all those various platforms, and for the first time again on Instagram. Thank you for watching us over there.
Yeah.
And while you're over there too, come on up to the YouTube and check us out when you get done watching the game.
Please do. And B-Ron, I have my chalkboard and dry erase board feed up. I'm not quite seeing it yet. I'm sure the links are going to come through soon here, where I'll be able to watch it on a chalkboard.
We'll have to do the big shake, like a big etch a sketch.
Okay, big.
Might help to refresh a little bit.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Good luck.
Of course, no problem. Well, Maestro, I know you spoke about your keys to the game earlier, and I want to give one of mine for Dayton. They're gonna have to take care of the basketball. Right now, they are in the upper echelon of turnovers per game, so they're gonna have to do that if they want to prevent Maryland from getting hot and going on a big run to put this game away early.
You know what? Absolutely, because Maryland has the advantage in a lot of different areas here, and again, I'm going to give you credit for something else in a little bit, but I say something right now. If Dayton can take care of the ball and keep the ball moving, they're going to make it very difficult for Maryland to get settled.
Yes, they absolutely will, and it's important, especially when you're going up against a guy like Cooper Kinsey-Cross who can get hot and stay hot at any point in time, really. He's got 9 points already, Maestro. So that's a problem if you're the Flyers. That 3-ball was flying. It didn't end up in the bottom of the net, though. We will get a second chance. Dayton.
Yes, and Cooper's going to get his. Who are you gonna put out there? Who else are you gonna stop or slow down to give yourself a chance to make it a one-man show on Maryland's side?
All right, figure out who it is. And right now, Maryland having a good time scoring. That's Tyshawn McNair scoring that one for Terps there. We're seeing some great defense too from Mordecai Rivas.
Yes.
For Maryland, number 5, the point guard.
Yes, absolutely. Maryland is a pretty solid team. I think they're really strong across the table. But it's like, how are they going to maximize the opportunity for versatility here? I think it's going to be another key for them.
And if they're going to make it from outside, CKC.
That's right.
That's a big 3.
And you know what? If they're going to be able to if they're going to match Dayton with the outside game, we know Dayton cannot match them with the inside game. Dayton's going to be in for a very long night. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get some extra hot dogs for us, and I'm going to get you a couple of corn dogs, because I know you live in the Maryland area, but you haven't lived until you had a Maryland Terrapin corn dog. I'm just saying.
That would be very nice. I'm just going to say that right now. I would love that. That fading jumper there from Bynum did not go. Terps got away with it. Another corner 3-ball. Bottom! Cooper Kinsey-Cross. 15 points for the future lottery pick in the SWBA draft.
So you're saying the boy's good?
Oh, real good. Real good.
What you trying to say there?
He's been doing that since his days in SimWorld Prep. We know he was one of the most prolific players to come out of that league, and there is another basket. For CKC 21, that's a jersey number, and I have the chance to get 22 here after the foul from Keyshawn Blasingame. We'll see a sub for Maxim Bynum. That is Kane Tuttle taking over for Bynum.
Dayton has to stay strong and stay focused. I know they need to stop Cooper Kinsey-Cross. I know they do, right? However, you cannot allow that to detract from the other scores that are available for you across the table with Maryland, because if you do, then you're going to find yourself chasing goats, chasing points, and that is no way to play at this level.
100% agree with you, Maestro. They can't let CKC get on a roll or pick it or else on the court. We are going to take another break here, folks.
I'm right back.
Oh, I lied. No, we're staying right here. Maestro, this is a big lead that the Terps have built up, 22-8 already. And I want to remind everybody, we always want to try to do that live EM giveaway for you all. But you know the rules, right? We can't do it unless we hit that 55 concurrent viewers all at the same time. You got to be present to win the giveaway as well. When we do that giveaway, we'll ask that winner via commenter, let you know who won, and if the message yells, make sure you get those EMs in your pocket. Oh, I've just been informed you're not messaging yells for the EM. You'll get them. You'll get them though. No worries about that. But like I said, get some people in here, getting to check out SimWorld, get us to that 50 live views over the course of the next couple hours here, and we'll get you that EM giveaway. We'll pick a winner. Cooper Kenji Coast has 17 points already, Maestro. That's a huge start, and you know what? I'm not surprised. The young man said in a podcast over the weekend that he was going to, quote, turn it up a notch. And I said at the point in time that if he was going to do that, it would be real scary hours for everybody else around SimWorld U, because this kid is dangerous when he gets going.
Absolutely, and just the very fact that we just saw how he defended that play and then he was the first one up the floor. He's not just doing it offensively, and I hope everyone else is watching, especially all my prepsters at SimWorld Prep. If you're going to turn up on the defensive, if you're going to turn up on the offensive side of the floor, be a good teammate, turn up your defense too, because why? That makes them not give you the stank eye just because all you're doing is scoring points. And it shows you that you're not only a leader on the team, but you're also an impactful player for the team. Look at that defense there, boy.
Yeah, and there's another block from this Maryland Terrapin squad. Getting it done on both sides of the ball here. As you can see, almost got caught going back court there, but it's free lane to the rack. There he goes, up and down hard with the slam.
Sorry.
What a start. No, you're fine. What a start to this Maryland Terrapin team. As Dayton finally gets in the double digits with that basket right there.
The fact that you just said finally gets in the double digits when we're almost 9 minutes into the first half, while Maryland is looking at putting up a 30-burger right now and in a little bit, is going to be really scary. Dayton's going to really have to figure some things out here to keep themselves within shouting distance of Maryland, B-Ron.
Yeah, they're getting real close to that 30 mark already, Maestro. Almost looking like a 20-point game here. We'll see though, as there is a foul on the Terps. Not too happy with that call there. You know, put a hand like, yeah, it was me, but you know, not too thrilled all the same.
So you're saying there's some body language stuff going on?
Body language stuff going on, absolutely. We pay attention to that on the court too. Turnaround jumper off the rim there and backboard, but no good. Second chance here for the Flyers. Shot clock down to just 5 seconds here. It's a screen. Now backs out and takes a ill-advised shot, and the result, a miss.
Working late into the shot clock is not going to favor Dayton. The more they do that, the more they give Maryland a chance to rotate and set those bigs on the defensive side. And then the offensive side, Maryland is doing that right there. My goodness, all up in your business. All good and dirty and nasty.
All up in your business. That is Jameer Hulk Jr. throwing that one down. 28-10. Dayton in the danger zone here against Maryland. This Maryland team was ranked at one point. We were ranked as high as, I believe, 12, and it's since dropped out of the SP top 25. As there's a rebound, second chance up, and no good. Revis grabbing the board. Now Cook get the floor with it. Maryland on the interior, foul. Insane drawing the foul.
Gotta be careful with those hands at the ref. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, gotta be careful.
It's not gonna play well. And by the way, family, if you're paying attention here, your body language says a lot to how the refs look at you. Refs are human too, and though they may not mean it, when they see you coming at them like that, giving them the fan wave and all this other stuff or whatever, understand something. They might not say it on the outside, or they might not say it on the outside, but inside you're getting some stank eye going on. And then when it comes to a close call, that means you might not be getting it.
Might not be getting it at all. And you notice right now, Cooper Kinsey Cross not on the floor for the Terps. To be fair, I think he's on a little bit of a rest with his hot start of 19 points to begin this
so much
one.
he needs oxygen.
Yeah, gave his guys a healthy lead. Did the team captain and in the break as Zane gets 1 of 2 from the line there. Now Dayton working with it here offensively. Good work defensively there.
And great work defensively. No room to breathe. Everybody saw that? No elbow on the back. What did he do? He had his feet matching his feet, which means he was going belt buckle to belt buckle, giving this man no room. That's how you play defense.
Yeah, DJ George was the one who was doing the defending. Didn't get the ball. Wasn't George getting the block. As Maryland's back up the floor with it here. And so it's Fetter getting the block on that one. Now once again getting by to the rim, but can't finish there. Quickly up the floor with it here. They looking to run in transition here. Loose ball. And it's going to go to the Terrapins. It's Terrapin ball.
Mordecai Rivas got his hand in there, knocked the ball off, came off the man's knee, boom, right up the out of bounds side. That's how you stay active. That's how you keep your hands in every play. You don't give them a free route to the basket. He had open floor, that slight hesitation, gave defense a chance to rotate and get that hand in there.
Now Fetter attacking inside. Soft touch as well. Making this a 21-point Terrapin lead under 10 minutes ago here in the first half, Maestro. Looking ugly.
Yeah, and, you know, I thought I said that Dayton needed to kind of keep it on a run and gun kind of move here and score early. That's a great alley with the kind of sort of oop at the end of it. They cannot stand toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring in a half-court game with Maryland. That's just like me trying to do it with Mike Tyson. I don't care how old Mike Tyson is, he's knocking me out, okay? So, you know, Maryland will take that all day as long as Dayton keeps slowing the ball down, coming up and giving them a chance to set their defense, because they have two trees at the bottom, along with other players that are forwards that are taller than their center that can play a defensive game that Dayton cannot duplicate.
Absolutely, and great defense leverage from Dayton. Forced Fetter to jack up a terrible shot with the shot clock winding down. But Dayton back here on offense, continuing to try and operate. Fader, no good from Bynum. He's trying his darndest, Maestro, and
yes,
he's struggled so far. As we're gonna get a charge here.
Hey, you talk, I gotta dance.
Gonna get a charge here. As Maxim Bynum only 6 points so far in this one. I'm having a hard time getting going. They'll have a chance to get back, start to work back into things here.
Okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Maxim Bynum attacking and around the rim. Nothing to show for it there, though. All that for nothing. And it's now a foul on Bynum.
When I'm elected president, I will make the charge an official stat throughout the history of the game of basketball, and will set a commission and hire tens of thousands of people to watch every game and give those stats even posthumously to the great players of our game who took charges.
Would love to see it, Maestro, honestly. And you see Maryland offense trying to get a play going here or something, but they got to do it quickly here. Up down, fired a 3-ball, can't get it to go.
Maryland has a big lead.
Yeah, they really do, Maestro. Big lead here, and
they can't get sloppy, B-Ron. They can't. You can't get that. It's even more reason for you to focus on your game and play just as well as you do is the game. They should be thinking that the game is tied or they're behind.
Yeah, because you run the risk of going in autopilot mode, right? And it's one place you don't want to be is on autopilot. Just because you have a big lead doesn't mean it can't get you can't see it fade away real quickly. As there's a second foul on Tuttle. So Keith Anthony goes to the free throw line here for the first time in this one. Anthony on the season, 60% free throw shooter from the line. He also does currently lead the team in rebounds per game at 6.7 and blocks per game at 2.3.
And another thing, and okay, Ron, you can go in here and just hand me that glass of water so I can take the rest of my medicine, because I'm about to say something I can't take back. But, just the fact that Dayton is near the bottom in the country in three-point percentage means that it's not a weapon that they can easily turn to. And,
100%.
When you're also more in the ball in terms of your field goal percentage, you have negative room for error here. And playing into Maryland's hands with that half-court power game, I'm sorry, this is not what you're meant to do.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Mike. So they're not a good three-point shooting team. Their highest three-point shooter on the team is actually their center, Kane Tuttle, at 41%, 42% from deep.
My goodness.
And he's their center. He's their best three-point shooter. So that makes sense for him to be up there in that category for them. But that's not the position that most people would expect to see that come from. Doesn't mean they can't surprise every once in a while, though. And personally, I'm a fan of the big guys who can shoot a long-range shot. That's just me.
And that's one of the few things you and I are going to disagree on, because I like the bigs that can shoot. Don't get me wrong. But if my big is also my leading three-point shooter, then I'm sorry. That feels funny in my mouth to say it. Who I got in the post, man.
I understand. I understand that viewpoint there, Maestro. I understand it. And right now, Dayton trying to understand how to get back into this game. That's a good start. Unfortunately, layup from Bynum did not go there.
It didn't be Ron. It
really did. I thought that was going to be going in, man, because they need those. Maryland gets one, though. Keith Anthony.
Psych.
Yeah, they had me fooled. They sure did. Didn't have me fooled on that one. 35-14. Maryland is running away with this one here, Maestro. We're not even done the first half yet. Dayton's in danger of letting up 40, possibly 45 points by the time this first half is over.
Okay. I realize I've made people mad. I'm just going to keep making people mad. And Maryland has played sloppily offensively. They're doing a great job defensively. They're getting helped out by Dayton with that. But they have played a very sloppy offensive first half game here, and they're still leading by 178,000 points. Don't do the math. I already did it for you. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Maestro. Thank you. I already know I'm not the math guy around here. Petter with a good defense there, and Petter denies that one for Dayton. And inside here, really great work to get through and get the 2 points. That's B.J. George Jr.
There you go.
That one to go. And this time off of the Flyer, they're burning through them here. We're taking a quick break ourselves. We'll come right back.
Do you have the mind of a coach? Are you willing to fight for your players? Can you handle it when things get heated? Can you manage your star player's ego? Can you handle the stress? you become a legend. The only place in the world where you can coach live in a virtual world. SimWorld Sports.
Welcome back, everyone. This has been a dominant start for the Maryland Terrapins here at the Affinity Center. Thank you for joining us on a Friday night here for some SimWorld U basketball. It's been a great game so far. If you're a Maryland Terrapins fan, if you're a Dayton fan, probably not so much. Probably want to tune into something else. But too bad. Stay here.
There we go. So you're saying there's a chance.
And there's something to get you going for Dayton. And right now, they're having a pretty hard time. Maxim Bynum, 8 points. Cass Ruffin, 4. And nobody else scoring anything for Dayton so far in this one. Meanwhile, on the Maryland side of things, they're getting a little bit from everybody here. Good for everybody, but the primary guys right now is Cooper Kinsey Cutler, 19. Amir Polk with 4. And Zane and Jay with 3. Better has 2 as well.
Oh.
Wide open three-pointer in the corner. That one unable to hit for Dayton. And there is Keith Anthony scoring once again. 42-16.
Dayton cannot sit back on the toilet right now. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. I know what it sounds like. I'm gonna tell you what it means though. They need to stay up on their toes. They need to stay leaning forward, just like that. Still, don't get that. Okay, this is a good moment right here. I'm going to sit back and kind of let it happen. They need to stay active and keep moving. You're never really out of a game, but if you play like that, you can certainly play yourself completely out of a game. And at that particular point, coaches just start praying that nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, you most certainly can play them out of a game, Maestro. Right now, it's a minute and 40 left here in the first half. There's a big mismatch. Tuttle on Fenner. Too easy for the big guy. And
One of the few big mixed matches we're gonna see with Dayton down low tonight.
Yeah, Tuttle listed at 6'8". Fenner is 6'6". But still, he don't look 6'6" out there, and I don't have that shit in anyway.
Hey, that man is 2 inches and shut up.
The mid-range jumper ball for Kenji Cross gives him 21 points in the game, matching his jersey number there. As Dayton answers right back a bucket of their own. Final minute of the first half play.
Yeah, we're only down by 22. I can't even say with a straight face. Never mind. Go ahead, B-Ron.
Only 22, Maestro says. Only 22. Look at the spin move working inside and getting that one to fall.
Somebody please call child services, because you put them in a spin move, then you put a spin move on the bucket. Somebody call child services and just end this abuse right now, please.
Yeah, Amir Polk Jr. working his way down low that time, and that was really impressive handles for his size. And Dayton trying to attack, can't finish there. Ruffin having a rough time there. As inside to Kenji Cross, not that time. Second chance, block and a foul on that one there. That is Juniel Stockman Nygaard. And the foul called on him there.
Like the way you said that, fam. You're more than just a pretty face, B-Ron. More than just a pretty face, boo.
Hey, that's right, man. See CKC here back at the line of the Terps. He does get the first one to go. And again, this kind of play from Kenji Cross isn't a surprise to me, for anybody else.
Right.
This young man lives, sleeps, eats, and breathes basketball. It's the only thing that he cares about, both on the court and off the court, Maestro. And you're seeing that kind of dedication to it here in the first half of play as we wind things down here. Final possession here for Dayton of the first half. CKC on the defensive end. Jumper up good at the buzzer. It might help a little bit. Head to the locker room, 48-24. Maryland out in front here as they have dominated this first half of play. ZKC by himself is outscored Dayton in the first half.
Okay.
I know.
Well, okay. Let's get this out the way. Dayton needs to find a way to reset their whole offensive mindset to give themselves a position to stay in the game. In other words, they need to start getting quicker buckets and try to limit Maryland to only one shot per possession. The other thing that Dayton has to do, so I'm just going to talk about Dayton right now. The other thing that Dayton has to do is also kind of reset their mindset as to how they're going to attack the game, not just up tempo, not just moving the ball faster to change the pace. Are we really going to try to do the inside outside game? I don't think that's wise, but if you're going to do it, at least do it to your hilt. If you have nothing inside, kick it outside. But when you get those kickouts, you have to make them count. We all know threes are the great equalizer, so you have to make it work.
We'll see if they can make it work. Second half action coming at you, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ooh, man, oh man, oh man. As of present, you getting nothing but Drayton, and more Drayton. And this is officially Off the Rim.
Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. Cause I'm tryna ball out. Come on if you bout it. But you better keep up. I'm not slowing down. I swear they gon' see us. Ain't no way around it.
Welcome back, everyone. Second half action here. Get ready to start at the Xfinity Center. And you know what that means, folks. Throw up those deuces. Second half action. Getting ready to start here. 48-24. Maryland out in front here. And Cooper Kinsey Cross, big man on campus. Big man in the scoring department as well for the Terps. 23 points in the first half in just 16 minutes, Maestro. Both him and Keith Anthony have played the same amount of minutes, and Cooper Kinsey Cross is going insane in the membrane.
Yeah, Dayton's definitely throwing up a 2, or they're putting a 2 on the floor right now. But anyway, they have a chance to actually beat Cooper Kinsey Cross tonight because they're leading Cooper Kinsey Cross by 1, so that's good. What's not good is Cooper actually brought his friends along with him, and they're scoring 2. So, just want to throw that out there. I don't know, maybe double team, guard the guy. I don't know. Maybe, buy him an extra hot dog and sit him on the bench a little bit longer if you can. I don't know.
Figure it out, right? Figure out something.
Figure it out, baby.
Yeah. If Keith Anthony missed the first free throw there. Oh, man. Hey, look, Maestro, one more time, in case people weren't aware, throw up those deuces, folks, because we got second half action here, right? One more time. Make sure people know about it.
That's right. Yeah. Throw up your deuces. Don't put your deuces on the middle of the floor because somebody have to clean up.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. We like to keep the floors clean around here. And you look, after the break, I'm sure the floors are squeaky clean now. I don't think it'll last that long, though. Second chance basket, though, for Dayton, unable to fall that time. We'll see Maxim Bynum at the free throw line. And Bynum in the first half, 10 points, leading scorer for Dayton. He also has 4 rebounds as well. Leads the team in both of those categories, points and rebounds.
If you're going to be the guy, he's the big, he's the better shooter. You guys talked about this. If he's going to be the offensive focus of Dayton, then they need to find a way to make him the offensive focus. But everyone else needs to step up in order to make it work. I'm trying to keep my voice down. I'm trying not to. I'm trying. You know what? I'm gonna take my pills. I'll be right back. Go ahead, B-Ron.
I understand, Maestro. I understand. It's a little frustrating sometimes. I understand. Definitely get that for sure. And I see the shade here on Kendrick. Don't advise it. They do it anyway. And rejected at the rim.
Was that a block or a miss?
If the rim rejected, I don't know. One of those two, either block or the rim said no. Either way, it wasn't points. I know that much.
Maybe it's the basketball god saying, "Okay, you know what? Don't be rude."
Yeah, slow down for a minute. We're gonna stop you here. We're gonna stop you from scoring for a minute there. Just take it easy. Take it easy there, Cooper Kendrick-Cross. Don't hurt nobody out there.
I know, right? Don't hurt
it's
nobody.
Too late. He's hurt the soul of Dayton already enough in the first half by himself.
Oh my goodness.
Man, that was wild. Dayton back here offensively with the shot clock down to 1 second. Turnaround direct the buzzer. Good. Keyshawn Blasingame. And that one would go there. Former Beyond the Arch player down in SimWorld Prep, Maestro. Fresh on this Dayton squad, yeah. And Cooper Kendrick-Cross, also a member of SimWorld Prep, played in the SimWorld Prep Ground Zero season for the Washington Stars at the time, now known as Run DMV down there at SimWorld Prep. There's AC Day grabbing the board. Day going around the screen, lane to the basket, but can't finish it there. Maestro has a weird miss from Day. Want to see him go stronger with that one there. Hang on, steal from Kendrick-Cross. He's going to go and try to score himself. Can't do it there. Second chance. No. Okay. I feel it coming, Maestro. What you got?
Yeah. Listen, you have to slow down in the shot. You can't shoot with emotion. There's no such thing as a 30-point shot. Trust me. The Sacramento Kings of the 90s figured that out. You need to find a way to make these buckets count because Maryland is playing so sloppy. They're giving Dayton every single opportunity to get back in it, but Dayton's not taking advantage of it.
And Lilo Deontay Poland who just hit that last bucket there for the Flyers. We're going to take a quick break, folks. I'm right back.
صباح الخير يا استاذ توفيق. يلا يلا عشان الفطور. جايبه لك النهارده سندوتشات جبنه.
لا والله ماليش نفس.
Just you know why. Why you and I will by and by.
باندا ما يتقلهاش لا.
Welcome back, everyone. Second half, 17:06 left here in it. Maryland's come a little flat to start the second half. My best result, number one, Dayton's at 31 points, but the score's a little closer than it was heading into the locker room. So that's a good sign for Dayton.
Yes, that means you're getting way back in the game. It's at one point, Maryland was shooting at 65% or something over there, and Dayton was shooting around, not 64.
Yeah, no.
So now that Maryland's coming back down to earth with their shooting percentage, which, by the way, not to be rude about it, but it's getting a little closer to their regular season average, which isn't that great either. It just means that Dayton is falling prey to Maryland's defense, because Maryland, despite what this score might look like, are still managing to play very sloppily on the offensive side of the floor.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to find a way to remedy that quickly, Maestro. If you want to have a shot here, is Rivas gives it to CKC. Now getting double team. Rivas all the way not to take the shot. Day has it now. Back to Cooper Kinsey Cross fires, no card.
Really? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do now. You know what? I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back.
Not the best possession there, but Dayton having a good possession of their own, answering right back with points. They continue to chip away at this lead, and there is a costly backcourt violation as AC Day lost track of where he was on the floor.
Sloppy play is contagious, B-Ron. And now look, we have a 16-point game. And once Dayton gets it to 10, all of a sudden the inside of those white uniform shorts are going to start getting a little sweaty. And what's going to happen after that, right? Starts getting tight. Pressure makes down on the bust pipes. Look out.
Yeah, look out indeed, because here come the Flyers. 49-35. Throwing a lob up to Keith Anthony. Is AC Day as they connect on the alley-oop slam there. Nicely done. Now Bynum has it. Inside to Ruffin. Ruffin can't finish there. Rivas with the contest and the board as well.
I would like to hire out my services, Maestro Services, for guys playing in the paint, because that's how you finish in the paint. That's how you finish in the paint.
Yeah, between Keith Anthony and CKC there, that's exactly what the Terps need to try to get the struggle monkey off their back that they've had to start the second half of play here through the first almost 5 minutes. So Bynum gets his shot rejected.
Bang, baby.
Gonna stay Flyers ball here. That was a great block there. I believe that was Polk. Gonna get credit for that block there. Flyers have 13 on the shot clock. Go ahead, Maestro. What you got?
I'm trying to imagine the pain that you would have put through if we would have been alone under the basket and missed the bunny like that. I'm trying to imagine the pain that would have been inflicted upon me by all my coaches.
Yeah, I get that. Those ones you gotta make, right? Rivas can't score there. Cash Ruffin with the good defense. Dayton back up the floor with it here. It's Poland who could not score there. Now quickly up the floor, cross-court pass inside. Oh my goodness! What a slam that was!
Deegan Zane with the booty pain, baby.
Deegan Zane. What a slam that was. Oh, ankle breaker and the floater alert as well. Nicely done. Nicely done there. And Maestro, I'm really impressed with head coach Anthony Grant for Dayton, really letting his kids play through this and work through what they're dealing with. It's a character builder there.
Yes, oh, absolutely, 100%. If you make the mistake of looking to the side or expecting the timeout, and coach gives you the stank eye, that means you need to get this done. You talk all that mess about what you can do and what you can't do, whatever, because we know that's what's going on. You know some of that's probably happening in the locker room. You know what's happening on social media. But guess what? Coach is going to say, show me. Show me. Work through it. Show me you all that.
Exactly. Work through it. Figure it out. It's going to help everybody in the long run, because we have to remember, these are still college athletes. 18 to 21, 22 years old in some cases. Still young men who are trying to figure it out in the sport of basketball, Maestro.
And that's a great shot, but by the way, you notice Hawk's free throw shot, he shoots one way with the ball, but his practice shot is a different way. And once his coach pulls him aside and say, okay, you're releasing to the outside with your right hand and then when you have the ball, but when he does his dry run shot, you notice he's going straight down. Those little degrees in the angle of your wrist make a difference of what you're gonna do. Your empty-handed free throw warm-up should be exactly what you do with the ball. And once the coach pulls him aside and do that, those are gonna start falling.
Yeah, they'll get that figured out for sure. Zane in the post with it now. Pass inside. Can't get that one to go there. Paul. 55-39, and I think we got away with it there.
Yes. I said this earlier. Refs are people too. A game gets this sloppy, a game gets this out of hand. It's like in back of the mind, the ref is thinking, you know what? The Sheetz gas station has great barbecue, late night barbecue with the pulled pork and stuff. I might miss something. I'm just saying. It's up in Maryland when you start hitting down those state roads.
Yeah, I want to get over there. Some food or something, yeah. And here's Dalen Cartagena here at the line for the Flyers. Cartagena, sophomore on this Flyer squad. He hasn't played a whole lot this season, just averaging 1.6 minutes per game here, Maestro. When you're not getting a lot of playing time, like Cartagena is here, how does that impact your mental, your psyche going into a game like this when you saw the team get down big, now they're, trying to find their way back into it, they're almost to the point where they're within striking distance. How does that all impact your psyche when you don't have a lot of play time?
Because everything is unfamiliar. Where you're on the floor, what you do on the floor, how do you react to the principals, how do you move between one spot to another, and the rim is over there, young man. All the things that you do, everything is strength.
Absolutely. Well, here going to the free throw line here, Maestro. This Dayton has a chance to cut this thing to 11.
What I tell you, and listen, it's 12 minutes left. You get it to 11. Next thing you know, you're underneath the whole mark of having 1 point per minute that you're behind. You can continue to chip away at that. What did I say earlier? That sloppy offensive play by Maryland was going to come to haunt them when they had a chance to really put their step on it and break it out to a 30 or even a 40-point lead. They kept missing easy shots inside. Every possession counts. I know I say that all the time. I know people get upset at me for saying all the time because they say Maestro's a broken record. Yes, I am, because it's true. Tell me when a possession doesn't count and the game is over and you're on the bus. And guess what? Coach Lee can tell you even that possession counts. So look at this. Look at what we have right now. An 11-point game with 12 minutes left. That means what? Dayton is in this game, family.
Yeah, and this is also why it's very important to not go anywhere, because you never know what's going to happen in these SimWorld U games. This game looked to be over at halftime. Now not so much, Maestro. Now not so much, my friend.
I just had a scary thought. Does anybody have eyes on Coach's side, Drayton? Because we know when he's around, it becomes like 14 or 15 overtimes, right? I'm just playing the coach. Just playing coach.
I was going to say, I will say I did see him in the stream chat earlier. Well, we know he's around. If he's right, if he's here at the game, he might be, but don't know about that. But we know he's around in some respects there as Maryland gets their second straight bucket in a row here. He's trying to open his lead back up again, my friend.
Yes, and they're taking their shots a lot quicker in the shot clock. I would imagine they wouldn't be, but I guess, maybe they're working through some stuff. I'm not exactly sure what the coach is saying with principals. I'm not seeing them crashing the boards the way they did before. I don't know if they're trying to wake up after falling asleep a little bit. I'm totally speculating here, but you know what? If you played sloppy and successful for so long, it's hard to all of a sudden clean that up to build up on your success because it was working. So why change, right? That it's a mindset that's hard to make that in-game transition, and they're going to have to do it right now. Otherwise, Dayton's going to be back in this.
And there is another possession that ends with not a positive outcome, as Paul was a little bit too quick there and feet were maybe a little too wide stepping on the white line. That was an intentional rhyme, master, by the way. I did not plan that. It just happened to work out that way. Just happened to work out that way. We love it when that happens. I tell you that much right now. We love when the unintentional rhymes happen. See Fetter here with it. And now Maryland is going to take the timeout here. I want to remind everybody that this Saturday, SimWorld Prep Action returns to your TV screens. This Saturday, 11 a.m., the Big Apple Classic is going to be getting going. Semifinal rounds at 11 a.m. live streaming all the way through to the championship round. So mark your calendars for that. That's going to be a fun one up there in New York.
100%. I just can't wait to see Gotham 5, the Ill, the North, the OGs, Europe, BTA. It's just going to be on. And I said it earlier in my pod, I felt like it's the best collection of talent we have. But you know what else we got coming up? Coming up next, Texas Tech at Oregon with the gold standard. Lava, E-Lava, and the Blazer calling this game coming up. We have the gold standard in the booth coming up. I can't wait to watch that game and see how that goes down too.
Yeah, that one's going to be fun. Oregon has Timothy Brown, formerly of the ATL, down in SimWorld Prep. I like what he brings to that Oregon team in particular. The athleticism. He's so fun to watch too. Really, every time I saw him play last season for the ATL, my jaw was always on the floor at least once or twice during games. He's doing some crazy dunk or making a crazy play or something like that,
and that is the energy that you get the chance to see on a regular basis, and watching how it has translated for so many of our players who have, of course, went from SimWorld Prep to SimWorld U. It's been really, really awesome. And oh, by the way, if you're missing what's going on early in the morning, like if you miss your, if you miss the hot storylines or whatever, hey, the Hoops Hype newsletter. We'll let you know what's coming up and what we're thinking about it. You know what to do. Give us that feedback. Tell us where you're at with it too, because we're trying to be there for you. And this interactive experience, go ahead, preach for me there, baby.
Yeah, this is the best sports role-playing experience in the world. SimWorld Sports, SimWorld Hoops. This is the place to be if you are looking for premier coverage, presentation, community, all that stuff with the word premier in it. We got it here for you in SimWorld Sports, here at SimWorld Hoops. And it's the only place you can see the game, be the game. Last week we were talking about shows earlier. Remind everybody, of course, you got a show as well. You've got your Talking Dirty, your dirty shorts. Yeah. I've got my quick hits that come out from time to time as well. We're on SimWorld today, and the post up. You're gonna show the post up is coming up. The post up, thank you, of course. Yeah, the post up is coming up after this game. We'll get our guy Siege's thoughts on things going on around SimWorld U tonight, and the impact player, one of them tonight, is of course that man right there. Who else but the future lottery pick, Cooper Kenji Cross.
And he's playing like it tonight. 25 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, a steal. Only thing he's missing is a block from him being a dirty. But you know what? You know what? You take 19 shots and you make 10. You take 4 threes and you make 2. You are just getting it done. At one point, outscoring your opponent. It's just he's been everything they needed him to be and then some.
Yeah, and at the half, I believe we had 23 points in 16 minutes, Maestro. That's insane production.
Yes. And these are the possessions that Dayton cannot keep affording to let go by. You get a steal, you come up, you miss a bunny in the paint. Maryland takes a quick shot, which is so ill-advised. But then what do? They kick the ball to go up, they miss a bunny in the paint. When you start looking at this right now, if Dayton, I'm just looking at it real quick and dirty, right, no pun intended. But if Dayton would have made one half of the shots that they missed, they would be leading by 7 points.
Wow. And that's the stat right there. I love that. And great pass inside to Tuttle. And now it's down to 9 points. And Maestro, look who's not on the floor right now for Maryland. Cooper Kenji Cross not on the floor. His lead is down to 9. If you are head coach Kevin Willard, I know he's sitting down right now, but I don't think you can sit him for too much longer as somebody else Maryland does score now.
No. Right. And here's the idea. You know what? We need to find a way to get out the paper toweling and soak up the mess that we've been putting on the floor too. Dayton has had help with putting some number 2s on the floor. Maryland needs to find a way to clean up if they're going to keep this lead, because before they look up, we're at 8 minutes right now, 11-point game. Where we are going to be at 5 minutes left to go in the game. If Dayton's only down by 3, 4, now it's a whole nother movie party, baby.
Exactly. Cash working here at the line for the Flyers. I believe CKC is at the scorer's table here, and we're doing some subs. Go on to the floor. Go to Turks after the missed free throw from Ruffin. Ruffin so far on the year at the line, 45% free throw shooter. And that is a bad miss, but they get the rebound. Looks like a chance here anyway. After all of that, jumper, good.
And that's one way to do it.
The big freshman stepping in with a big bucket there. Heading it down, it's a 9-point lead here for the Terps. Shot clock on the Terp possession, down to 10. Swinging all the way around, big dangerous pass inside, but back out for a 3, no good.
Now they need to slow down that heartbeat. This bucket's really gonna get them, gonna tell them where they're gonna be for the last 7 minutes of the game.
And one. That is a big basket there from the freshman Deontay Poland. He hit some big shots here down the stretch for Dayton, toward the last 5 points for the Flyers as well. And he is their second actually leading scorer on the team.
Well, D-Ron, I'm gonna give you credit. You said it earlier. It might be 20 plus points now, but Dayton's gonna make it again. I'm just joking. No one said that ever, but they're making it a game right now, fam.
Yeah, they sure have this. They've made it a game, and again, that's why you tune in and stick around. Don't go anywhere when we give you that kind advice. Not go anywhere, because you never know what's gonna happen. And you're seeing it right here. Dayton was down at 1 point, 20 plus points, and they've got this thing all the way down in a very comfortable range. But that missed shot there. What about the bunnies earlier, Maestro? That's a bunny you gotta make. Kenji Cross gets green. Now working the isolation out of the double team.
Look at this.
Pass over. Oh man, great work there on the pass inside to Keith Anthony. Able to finish that one there as there's a timeout on the floor. We're going to take ourselves one here as well. I'm right back. Welcome back, everyone. Thank y'all for tuning in here. Maestro, take a minute and shout out to the people who are watching us here live tonight.
Yeah, definitely appreciate everybody and all the different feeds in the YouTube feed. You know, Biff Markham is bringing it. You know, there's Coach Simpson doing what he's got to do. Kai Killen saying everything. You know, I'm a fan problem doing what he's saying, what he's saying. I see Big Bob out there doing Big Bob things. You know, just they're hanging in here and they're getting a good game here tonight. And if I missed you, my bad. I'm gonna promise I'll catch you, Coach Drapo. I can't even talk to you because you always give me stuff to do in a podcast. There you go.
It's been a better second half for Dayton. They made it a game, and look at that move right there. Maxim Bynum has now gotten his 14th point of the game tonight, tying us up with Poland for the leading scorer for the Flyers.
I'm not going to say what the score is, but I'm going to say what the score is.
Look out as Maryland responds there with points of their own. 65-57, almost under 5 minutes here left in the second half of play. But this here's a game. Ruffin. Is it the Bynum? Back to Ruffin now. As a lot of the space is scrunched up over there. Ruffin ends up getting away from the mess. And get that out of here. What a block that was from Zane. Mismatch and made him pay for it. Did Zane there.
What do we say? What do we say about the delayed extended possessions do not favor Dayton, because once Maryland gets their defensive set and they get comfortable, Dayton does not have the firepower to fight them inside. And oh, by the way, don't bring no juice to a gin party. Just proved it all night long.
Absolutely. 10-point Terrapin lead here. And we're down to 5:10 left in the contest here. You see Bynum working and scoring once again. Will not be denied on the interior, Maxim Bynum.
Be wrong. We got 2 minutes to see where this game is going to be. Is it going to be close, or is Maryland going to be able to hang on? Yes, I said the hang on word right there, because goodness gracious, they are trying to give Dayton every opportunity to get back in here. And look, think about all those shots Dayton missed in the paint.
And CKC missing a three-pointer there. Oh, that's quick steal. Quick
GTA, baby.
Terps.
GTA.
Get the ball right back. I like that. I like the message. That was good. Izzy Anthony out here with it. Now throws it inside to Day. Day can't finish it there on the smaller defender, Cash Ruffin there. Bynum with the ball. Back outside. Poland.
They cannot take this much time in their possessions right now. They cannot afford to take this much time in their possessions right now.
Surely can't. Poland fires. Oh, good. Short off the front of the rim there. Step back on the fast break. No good. And Keith Anthony not going for the rebound there. He was in good position, just had to move over a little bit. And I could have grabbed that.
Sloppy follow sloppy. I know I said it.
And you're seeing it from both ends here, Maestro, as Poland fires up a bad shot there. Both coaches got to be pulling their hair out. I would if I had any left in my head. That's a joke. But CKC gets himself more points there. Yeah, those are points. Almost certain it was. Posterization there. 10-point lead. Oh, Swift. Great defense there from Rivas. And AC Day the other way. Make it 12 for the Terps.
Can you put a nail in my coffin right now? Is that asking too much to put a nail in my coffin? I feel like this game has felt like a dentist appointment, which actually like dentist appointment, maybe a prostate exam. My goodness gracious. What are we doing, family?
I don't like the dentist, Maestro, so you can have that. Oh! Great block! Zane there. Taking Zane with a huge block there. Now Keith Anthony trying to score, uses the glass, can't get the shot to fall as foul's called on Maxim Bynum. Keith Anthony, and it goes to the free throw line. Big free throws here. I know they're up by 12, Maestro, but still, big free throws here.
Absolutely, and I'm gonna say this reality of that big lead helped Maryland, because goodness knows gracious, I think if you broke down the middle part of the game, they probably shot somewhere around 17%, because it looks like nothing was going in forever. So they started off shooting over nearly 70%, and now they would come back and they shot 0%. Now they're back to shooting, they're shooting.
A better percentage, right?
Yeah, I was even afraid to say that. But that big lead really mattered, and Dayton helping them by missing so many buckets in the paint. I stopped doing the hashtags at 17. 17 misses in the paint. Let's look at half of those, right? So this is going to do some quick and dirty math and say 8 buckets made in the paint. That's 16 points. What would we be right now if they had those 16 points?
Yeah, Keith Anthony, big block there on Maxim Bynum. Revis grabbed the rebound. Maryland back up the floor with it here. Falk with it. Over to Revis. Rebound screen on the backboard. Great cut. A good thought. But going the other way with it is Dayton. That is fantastic defense there from Keyshawn Blasingame. Lurking the passing lane like a free safety.
Yes, he did. That was a great job. But you know what? This time, to take this much time with this next bucket, it's not doing them any favors. It's not over, but it's over.
I'll take your word for it. We'll see what happens, Michael. We still got some time left here in this one. Some time left in the ball game still. But clock is Maryland's friend. They'll wind down what you can. Long shot. Good. Deep 2. The Terps fall there, and that might just be what puts this one away, Maestro. But it's in the minute 10 left, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves just yet. I don't think with the way the second half has gone for Dayton. Maxim Bynum can't finish there. Good defense from Anthony. Under a minute left here in this one. 45 seconds left. Maryland looks like they're going to get out of here with the win. As here's a jumper from distance. No good. But 35 seconds left here. Out of some sort of miracle. This one is pretty much all but wrapped up here. Shot clock is still on. Down to 15 seconds here. Bynum on the interior. Takes the shot. Can't get it. Second chance points. Good that time. 74-63. But Maryland can salt the rest of the clock away here. They're going to improve to 3-1 on the season. And snap there. Lose streak from the last time out. And Dayton's going to extend the lose streak to 3. With their second loss over an ACC opponent here. Good game. Good comeback ever from Dayton. But Maryland, in the end, too much as they win this one. 74-63. Post up coming up shortly, and then game 2, Texas Tech and Oregon. For Maestro, I'm B-Ron. We'll see you in game 2, and stay tuned for the post up.
Yeah, okay. Any views expressed are the opinion of the guest. That's not a representation because the programming reflects that pole. Politicking with 4 eyes, it's really no competition. Suffocating with the dope, you know I be twisting. Real ninjas out in the field, now we cotton picking. Not to mention our intention to cover topics and many other subjects. I got more lines than the deli at the Publix. With King Pharaoh, pole politicking, I'm pistol whipping. Rappers jeopardizing hip-hop position. My opposition, intuition, prediction like writers on The Simpsons. To witness the glimpses from higher up dimensions. My bitches be fighting gremlins like Phoebe Cates. Let me cook, stovetop oven, easy bakes. Hydroponic with them seaweed flakes. Yeah, these rappers started from the bottom, power bottom. TD Jakes, unfollowed. Talking about have you ever been swallowed? Regardless of race, color, or creed, you get Apollo. We pole, politicking, ticking. We straight pole, politicking, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen. Listen to that pole, politicking, ticking. This for the pole, politicking, ticking. We straight pole, politicking, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen. Listen to that pole, politicking, ticking.
Welcome into your grandma's favorite show, The Post Up. You got another solo one here from me, Siege. Let's talk about what we just saw, right? We've all been looking forward to see more CKC. Hasn't been enough CKC. That's what everyone thinks at this point, right? We don't get to see enough of him. He's the top SWBA prospect. And hey, he showed out tonight. 27 points in 28 minutes, and he got his squad the win. Really turned it up there late. And this is a good Dayton squad that he beat out, too. I say he. It was his whole team. Great team effort from Maryland. 3 guys in double digits. And then, I love what I saw from Deegan Zane. 35 minutes, led the whole team in minutes, and you got 7 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 4 block. That's a guy who's going to do a little bit of everything for you. This Maryland team's a little deeper than just CKC, but CKC did do his thing. Although I will say 11 for 23, that's a Jalen Snow stat line, and people love to talk down on Jalen Snow for his volume scoring. Anyways, it's still a little above 45% from the field, which isn't too bad for a guard that scores as much as he does, but great performances on the other side from Maxim Bynum and Deontay Pollard Deontay Poland, who are both very, very good players. I think people sleep on them. I told you about Maxim Bynum on our last post-up we had together on Wednesday. All in all, great first game that we had here tonight. We've got more good basketball coming up for you after this. But since we got another solo one, I want to start talking about something that we haven't really started discussing yet, and that is conference play. We don't really have that much longer before you're going to get to start seeing conference games being played. It's about, I'd say about a month and a half away. You're going to start seeing conference game, 2 months, and conference games will be fully in swing. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if anyone is fully aware or if people just don't want to talk about it, but conference play almost kind of resets what's going on, right? At the end of the season, you got your conference championships. To play in the conference championship, you got to do well in the conference, right? Number 1 and 2 are going to play each other in the conference championship. And the cool thing about that is the winner of the conference championship wins the conference title. They get an automatic bid to Hoopsteria and likely a higher seeding in Hoopsteria because of that automatic bid. So let's say you look at conference standings right now, and there's some conferences that through and through seem like very good conferences, and some that are top heavy, and some that all in all don't look very good. But let's say you look at a conference like the SEC, right? You got a lot of big hitters in the SEC. You got 5 teams in the top 25, 4 in the top 10. But then you got a team like Missouri, 4-7. They're nowhere close to the top of that conference right now, but conference play hasn't started. So in terms of conference standings, they're really all in the same place. Now, if Missouri could say pull out the best conference record, they're going to get a shot to play in that conference title game. And what you're going to see there is Missouri is going to get an automatic bid and likely a higher one and better seeding for Hoopsteria. Things are really going to come down to the intensity that teams can bring when it comes to conference play. And because of that, I want to highlight some conferences that I think you're going to see some sleepers from. You got the Big Ten. That's another conference. I think there's sleepers from Iowa at the very top, number 7 in the country. Wisconsin 17, but have been on a losing streak. And you got Indiana, Maryland, and Michigan and Minnesota between them, all with top SWBA prospects on that team. But then you got a team like Illinois, Rutgers, Ohio State, all kind of at the bottom end of the current records in that conference. Any of those teams have a pretty realistic shot at winning the conference. Another conference that is very similar in the way that it's set up, in my opinion, is the Mountain West. The Mountain West has a lot of teams in it that are pretty good. It's the smallest conference we have here in SimWorld U, but every team has got guys who could turn it on a moment's notice. That's a conference where you could see a team like Boise State, who maybe goes, they're 1-5 right now. Maybe they go 2-11 or 2-13 in non-conference play, but Carmelo Looper turns it up for them come conference play time. They have a great record. They win the Mountain West. They're going to Hoopsteria where otherwise they would not have gone to Hoopsteria. That's where things are going to get intense. You're going to see really, really passionate basketball come conference play. So I'm excited for it, but we're going to move on to the next. Let's talk about tonight around SimWorld U. What do we got going on? What's already closed up and what's coming up? Well, we had Florida take on Michigan State. Michigan State edged them out 61-55. Caden Randolph and G. Edge both putting up 14 in that one. Tyshawn Ism with a great game, 16-9-4, 1 steal, 1 block on 8 for 14 from the field. Wasn't quite enough. Florida, again, back and forth. You never know what you're going to get from this Florida team. And the one other game that we've had wrap up other than what you just saw, Ohio State took down Seton Hall. That's another one of those Big Ten teams you got to watch for. Cody Johnson with a double-double, 18 and 11. And Marlo Fultz off the bench with a double-double as well, 10 and 11 with 2 blocks. It was just enough to get it done over Raheem Dandridge on the other end with 17. And then coming up for you, we obviously have our next game broadcast. We got Butler and Colorado going at it, and Jackson State and D. Woodley taking on Washington. But let's get to our next game. We got Eugene, Oregon as the place, and about 5 minutes from now is the time. Texas Tech taking on Oregon. We just saw Texas Tech get that win in their last nationally broadcasted game, which was their first nationally broadcasted game against UNLV. Malik McNeil really put the country on notice, and he's going to go up against another SWBA prospect in Payson Corbin for Oregon tonight. So what's the three in the key? My very first one, I already mentioned their names, but that big man battle in the post right there, Malik McNeil and Payson Corbin, both going to be, in my opinion, late first round draft picks. Payson Corbin, I could see him working up to a mid first rounder, even a high first rounder if he gets a little more exposure and makes his game a little more consistent. But that's going to be a big matchup on both ends of the floor. Whichever one of those bigs can edge out the other one is going to give their team a big leg up. And then my second one, because of the star power in the front court, is going to be the guard play for both of these teams. Neither of these teams necessarily have superstar guards that make their team go kind of thing, but Oregon does have freshman Timothy Brown, known for making kind of light a fire type plays, really hypes up the team, things like that. Freak athlete, in Texas Tech has got some guys who are decent on defense, but they have some size issues in the backcourt. Whichever team of guards can kind of get that leg up and get the other ones running and kind of on their hips, that's going to be the team that's going to have a leg up there. And my last one is going to be this crowd in Eugene, Oregon. I think Oregon gets slept on for how electric their home crowd is. They've got that beautiful court. We've all seen it. We love it. That court is amazing. But it's also the fans that fill that arena that makes that such a fun place to play. So when you look at this game, I think the home crowd can have more of an impact than a lot of games you see. And I think they're going to need to tonight because Texas Tech is hot coming off that win. And tonight they're going to come into Matthew Knight Arena looking for another win over an SWBA prospect in Payson Corbin. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and throw it out there to Eugene. We've got E. Lava and the one and only Rick Blaze on the call tonight. Thank you for being here with us. Remember to drink your water, and remember that SimWorld Sports is the gold standard of virtual basketball and the only place that you can see the game and be the game. We'll see you next week.
Turns to summer and the sky is filled with doves. I realize that I'm in love, 'cause you're all that I'm dreaming of. And I never wanna leave your side. I never wanna go. That's why I wrote this song, to let you know how much I love you so. Spend the rest of my life without have to say you. I do. It's true. felt this way before in my whole life. I knew from the start you had my heart. I promise we will never be apart. I love you with everything inside of me. I love you. Just open up your heart and we'll be together forever. I wanna spend my whole life, baby. I promise I will never be your baby. I'll never look down at you. Never knew I loved you, but baby I do. It's true. Said you made me feel some kind of way inside. Like baby I can tell right now. Knowing how I feel about you, baby.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Oregon. We have the Oregon Ducks hosting Texas Tech tonight. Two teams below 500 in the rankings, but Tech just off of a big win, their first appearance in a nationally televised game, so maybe they're enjoying the spotlight. Another chance here, too. In the very unique environment that is Matthew Knight Arena. And behind the mic, we have my own good self, Lava, joined, as I often am, by Rick Blaze. And Rick, looks like it's going to be a battle of big men here tonight.
Yeah, it's great to be here, and happy Thanksgiving weekend to everyone, Black Friday weekend to everyone. This court in Eugene is absolutely magnificent. I love the court here.
Unique. It's like it's, NBA Cup. You got
right, yeah.
It's an interesting home court advantage. It's Texas Tech that controls the tip. And
you know what would make this even better for them? If they had brown jerseys.
Yeah.
Then you couldn't see them.
Camouflage them. Well, wearing their home whites tonight. And Oregon paced by the big man, Payson Corbin, 7'1" senior, averaging 17.3 points per game. And he's going to work now down low, turns. That's why he's a first-round projected pick in the upcoming draft this year.
I predict them hitting getting a quarter tonight. 25 points tonight for Mr. Corbin.
You can score right off the block there, as you've just seen. Play a little defense, too, but there on the other end, well, that's the other big man going right back at him. Leek McNeil, 7'1" senior himself. The two 7-foot seniors, and that's what we came for tonight, to see those two go at it, and I love that we're starting that way.
Absolutely. The two big guys, just so everybody got their measuring stick out. Now, we want to see how we size up, how it's going to work. Don't bring no doubles, don't bring no help. I just want to see mano what we got.
Well, you just did again. Corbin takes it over McNeil. And so far, those two bigs doing all the scoring. And once again,
get back to him.
Let's go to work. Down here.
Let's go to work.
Oh, and look at that.
Let's go to work.
Malik McNeil. Hey, he's got that skill set. He's a good jump shooter. Gets the turnaround there.
That's what I'm talking. Go back to the big. Let's go.
There you see a double for the first time.
That'll play.
Passes out. 3 on the way. Won't go. Corbin. Oh, almost had that rebound, but ripped away in the end by Braden Grasso, another senior on this Red Raider squad, Texas Tech. Oh, they have McNeil inside on a bit of a mismatch if they can spot him. Oh!
What?
Second block of the game there already. The Duck crowd liking it. This team just 3-6 on the season, and losers of 2 in a row, but big crowd tonight, and they're into it so far.
Absolutely.
Looking off that Thanksgiving meal.
You gotta work it out.
Ooh, one shot, one go, and a quick look the other way come the Ducks. Betson Holiday has it in the corner. Oh, nice dish!
Yeah, you gotta drop it like it's hot. Whenever it's hot, you just gotta drop it.
Payson Corbin can give you that drop. He can do it hot, he can do it cold, he can do it a lot of different ways. Did it right there. Oh, it almost comes up with the steal. Holds on, tries to grab past it, can't, has to give it up. Shot clock now down under 10. Oh, nice turn, nice little hold. Wow, impressive right there. That's Tyrell Thompson, the talented freshman. The other 7-footer, Twin Towers, starting for Texas. He's averaging 15.4 points a game. Nobody else other than Neal averaging double digits on this Texas Tech squad.
Tyrell Thompson is a Texas native. We remember seeing him playing really good in prep ball last year. Good block party there. It starts about 8-ish. Please BYOB. Bring your own drinks.
The pull up. Goes through there, and Texas Tech takes the lead. First lead of the game for them. Under the 4-minute mark now. First quarter, first half.
These teams came in here with a lot of energy, and I'm liking that about them.
It was Aiden Teasley on that last bucket. Sophomore out of Bryan, Texas. Oh, Corbin can't get that to go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and in.
And one, Trent.
Payson Corbin to the line. 67% shooter. Fun little fact about Corbin. You know, it's tough for young players to grow into their bodies, particularly when it turns out to be that more than 7-foot head-to-toe body there. He actually holds the record for most technical fouls in a single high school basketball game.
Interesting.
And you know, it's a maturity thing. Probably get sick of the triple teams and all that. Well, 4 years here in Eugene. Turn things around for Mr. Corbin, and he's giving Oregon back the lead.
Good move.
Nice move. Nice defense there from Corbin, too. I think he might have altered that shot a little bit. Oh, shot there won't go. That quickly back up the court. Nice. Oh, but can't get the finish there.
Could not finish.
That was a bad break for Aiden Teasley. Couldn't get that bucket down. Holiday gives it up. Good defense this possession by Tech so far. Corbin calling for it down there, but being denied by a smaller defender. And just has to throw it up the rim and it won't go. Rebound to Braden Grasso and quickly up the other way. McNeil gets it to drop.
McNeil just getting the job done, sir. I like that. Just a pound cake player. Nothing crazy, no icing, but just tastes good. We get look it out. We got hand down, man down, mama.
Well, pace of Corbin outweighs McNeil, 10, 20 pounds maybe, but use some physics there to good effect. McNeil, a lot better at that turnaround. McNeil going back to work on Corbin. This has been a boxing match between these two so far tonight. Tough shot won't go. Back up and in, however, it's Tyrell Thompson.
Now he's the one
not
that we're
going to get you for the Raiders. The other one is, right?
He's quite a talented freshman for sure.
Oregon doesn't quite have a player to match up with the other 7-footer on the court, Thompson. As you see there, a lot of the offense not running through him, but good on putbacks, and that was just easy bucket there for Corbin. You called for 25 for Corbin, I believe. You on pace for 30.
I undersold it. I may have undersold.
Under promise, over deliver. There's Thompson. Didn't get that to go, but does draw the foul. Looks like that foul there was on Renee Newman, sophomore out of Salem, Oregon. Picks up his first. Tyrell Thompson, averaging 15.4 a game, almost 31 minutes a game in his freshman year, and no surprise, we saw him star in the SimWorld prep level, and he's continued just to grow physically and in terms of court skills.
Absolutely.
At the U level. Subs coming in the game. Giorgio Champion Doll for Texas Tech. Giorgio Champion Doll the second. I was waiting for that one for you, Rick.
Oh my gosh.
DCD2, I believe.
DCD2. That's too much. That's too much.
Too much? Too much? You might be right. No matter how you spell the two in the first part of that sentence, you might be right.
Hey man, there's just a lot of loose women out here. Just a lot of loose moms. Tighten up, women. Tighten up for 2025.
Sticky defense here from Tech on this possession. Shot clock down. In the corner, that's Joe King Jr., the Australian, just entered the game, and look what he can do. Whoa, hello. There's a 5.6 points off the bench, the 6'5" freshman wing, and he's got surprising hops. He will do that to you.
That was a nice little bunny hop he got on that one.
Too far out there for Thompson on that jumper. Oregon back on top, chance to extend the lead. King gets inside again and flips one up and in. And quick impact.
Well, that shot was luck, but it still counts. That's when you close your eyes and throw it up, and it just went in.
Tyrell Thompson, that's a tough shot. He gets it to go.
That's a skill.
He ended up sitting on the Tech bench for a second, too. He'll take it. The bucket. Corbin getting a break. Holiday takes a shot, and he drills the three. Wow, Judson Holiday. He came into this game only shooting 24% from deep, but he was known as a sharpshooter on the prep level, and form looked really good there. Thompson, once again, looking like the main offensive option. He gets inside, turns, gets a good look, and scores.
I have 2 players for this Texas Tech team with 20 points tonight, and the 2 bigs.
McNeil getting a little bit of a rest now, too, with Corbin on the bench. And Tyrell Thompson says, fine, I'm the other 7-footer out here. I'll just take this thing over. Jetson Holiday. Loosely guarded by Thompson and dribbles into traffic. Loses it. Tough shot on transition.
Oh my
God.
Yeah, that'll get you subbed out. That was a terrible shot in transition.
Rosso, a little out of control there. Oh, and once again, getting rid of everybody. Oregon offense is starting to find some gaps, some holes here to exploit. I think that time it was Otto Magnuson. 4-point lead. Heck, just working it inside. That was Harrison Hicks that time. He's just 6'5", the freshman. Got some post game.
Yeah, I like both these teams like to go play inside out, which is good. This is kind of like old school basketball almost to an extent. So I'm liking what I see so far by both squads.
Team shooting good percentages, and here's a 3 from the Ducks, and they drain it. Oh, seeing a foot on the line on that one.
Oh, wow.
Just a 2. Magnuson, however. London wasn't quite that deep on that shot. Gets a 2-pointer to go, however. Quick break in the action. Home team on top by 4. Don't you go anywhere. We're coming right back on SimWorld TV.
Aboard, folks. Just go ahead and take any empty seat that you see.
I hope it's not contagious. So I do have it.
When your mom wakes up, can you tell her about me?
Still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Big Blaze, Texas Tech shooting 53%, Oregon shooting 61%, but I'm not seeing like a defense from either team out here. It's just been pretty good basketball to open this and entertaining first half of the first half.
Now, both teams have got off to a really hot start, especially down low in the paint with their bigs, which is where most of their points are coming from. But Oregon has gotten the lead because they're able to hit the 3-ball. The outside shot is falling for them. And we're going to see if Tech can match that fire with fire to keep this game close in the first half.
This crowd into it. Hope you can hear us. Noisy in Oregon tonight. Day after Thanksgiving, and some fans looking for a little extra dessert on Friday evening. Neal back in the game, so is Pace and Corbin, and right again they go back at each other, and that time Corbin wins that one. Corbin, 13 points. Seconds on the possession now. Oh, tough shot.
Big shot.
To go right there. Big shot indeed. That's Malik Swearingen.
Hey, the day after Thanksgiving. Well. The day after Thanksgiving, apparently the bank is open.
Been late.
It's open late.
Dominique Briscoe gets inside. Can't get the shot to go. Magnuson quickly up ahead. Under swear engine.
Scoop me up then. Can I have a scoop player?
Local player from Seaside, Oregon. Only averaging 8.4 minutes per game so far in the young season, but the freshman looking older than his years on that move. Briscoe once again comes inside, gets fouled on that shot. Magnuson picks up his first, and that will send Dominique Briscoe to the line. Another SimWorld prep vet. The ground zero season in the prep. Junior out of Denton, Arkansas, averaging 4.4 points a game and shooting just under 70% from the line. He gets the first to go. Six-foot guard, known for his ball handling skills. Lines up a second one here. Gets that to go, and the lead's trimmed to 6.
So if you're Texas Tech, is it now the time you send a double on Corbin? I know we tried. We did a one mano at first. I understand.
And it worked out that possession, you got to say. And oh boy, nice transition bucket there.
But he took a long range shot. He kind of let them off. He kind of let him off the hook that possession.
Agreed.
But
it's more of a Malik McNeil shot than a Corbin shot.
Right. Absolutely.
Oh, nice dish there. Finds a wide open. Oh, can't get it to go. However, Briscoe gets the rebound. Joe King couldn't get that one down. A good look at it. Briscoe carves his way inside, Spinderella, but can't get the shot down, and Corbin with another rebound.
That's a great attempt.
Penny May out on the court, and he has it up top right now. Ooh. Now, they need to get that to Corbin's hands a little bit earlier. Would have got a better shot. Instead, another miss for him. McNeil's won the last couple of battles between those two. Was an 8-point lead. Chance to cut it to 2 here. They do. I mean, McNeil's game is just so fundamentally solid, and the fact that he brings it to you on a couple levels, and he's developing even an outside shot. Just 15% from 3 so far this year. Not shooting many of them, but his pro potential. He's talked about as a first-round pick for a reason. I think he's going to be the kind of guy that just with that body and that skill set has a real nice career in front of him.
Yeah, and then being 7'1", you can't teach that. You can't teach. Oh, good shot.
Joe King breaks the mini scoring drought right there for Oregon. Tyrell Thompson now getting a breather. They started with the Twin Towers and now rotating them in and out a little bit. Texas Tech, McNeil, Thompson. Not much happening so far on this possession, and the shot clock just about wound down. We're going to have to do something with it here. He does get a decent shot off the glass and in.
Wow. What a shot.
I am sure that is just like head coach Grant McCausland called it up on the on the whiteboard on the side. 2-point lead for Oregon. Timeout on the court. We're going to stick with it here, however. We appreciate you sticking with us tonight and throughout the entire season.
And we talk about the SimWorld Sports, the gold standard of what we do here. Really make sure you guys understand it. But just a reminder that when you're watching, when you tapped into SimWorld Sports, check the notifications. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. You're hitting the tap button. You're telling a friend who's telling a friend who's telling a friend. Check into the pods. No excuses. We got a little something for everybody. Make sure you read the articles. We got something for everybody. Matter of fact, I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna give some shout outs, if I may, Mr. Lava. Let's start with some shout outs to some people who are tapped in right now. Biff Markham, Red Monster, I think that's Carson Cuthbert. Jay, I'm not saying the last name, Coach Simpson. Hey, shout out to Kai Killings. Kai, we gotta talk, my brother. We gotta talk. We gotta talk.
Been in the news late.
He's been in the news lately. We gotta talk. I'll get some more shout outs later. We get back to the action.
Game action back underway. 2-point lead for Oregon, looking to extend. And nice drive there, won't go for May, but he gets a second chance, and that bounces around, will not go down. Oh, nice look ahead.
Good
flipped
pass.
up and in Texas Tech. Grasso a few times. 6'9", 240-pounder. You don't think he's going to fly up and down that court, but he has beaten the Ducks back and got some easy buckets in transition twice now. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Joe King Jr.
He's balling. Yeah, you
Only averaging 5.6 per game. He's having a night so far tonight. Outside, inside.
Hey, he might as well go get some butter because he's been put him, because he's on the roll right now.
Did something right. Getting ready for this one. Harrison Hicks has the ball for Tech. This is out to Bisco, who passes it on. Tyrell Thompson back in the game, and once again, Malik McNeil subs out when he's on. Grasso also on the bench, and there's a foul. Let's see the nice block by McNeil. Did in play off the backboard too. It's Ariel's block of the game. There we go. Big man. 7'1", 220-pounder out of East Point, Georgia. Big Malik McNeil. Oh, stolen away there from Magnuson.
They have to connect on this one. You got to make sure you take
down
advantage.
Low, tough shot, won't go. It was an 8-point lead for Oregon, been whittled away, but they managed to stay in front. Oh, looking to extend by 3 here. And pretty shot, Kenny May. Kenny May only shooting 19% from deep. I'm sure the scouting report said let him go ahead and take it from out there, but made him pay on that possession.
Yeah, not to be confused with Kenny Mayne, because he can't shoot.
Briscoe has it, gives it back up. Down inside to Grasso. Quick passing here. A lot of
they're playing hot. They're playing hot potato.
Moving it around. Got a good look, but would not go. And here comes Joe King with it. Oh.
Hey!
Oh. Could have picked
Joe
up a foul
King
there
just
too.
said, "Crown him."
King me.
King me.
Timeout on the court. Oregon coach Finn Hayes not liking what he saw right there, or liking what he saw right there, excuse me. We get a break in the action. We're going to take a quick break too, pay some bills, but don't go anywhere. SimWorld TV. We'll return.
Do you have the mind of a coach? Are you willing to fight for your players? Can you handle it when things get heated? Can you manage your star player's ego? Can you handle the stress? Can you become a legend? The only place in the world where you can coach live in a virtual world.
SimWorld Sports.
Finn Hayes' Oregon Ducks up by 7 on a little roll right here. And Finn Hayes returning home to coach his Ducks. Former SimWorld prep coach, hailing from the region. Back now and having some success tonight. And Rick, I think that's a model to follow for people out there too. For your Coach Hayes. Something to emulate.
Absolutely. I mean, look, if you're interested in the coaching, this would be the time, this is the opportunity for you to get in and be the next Finn Hayes. It'll be the first you, right? It starts right here on the prep level. We have opportunities around the world, from the north, east, south, west, Japan. Doesn't matter. You can live coach and impact the game. You don't like what the coaches is doing? You can change it on the fly. Call your own plays for your players. Call the timeouts. Sub them in, sub them out. EA Sports, baby. Don't play yourself.
Malik Swearingen having a nice night tonight, and he's going to go to the line. 6'7" freshman, averaging just 2 points per game coming into this one, but started off strongly here, looking to add to his total. Swearingen, 4 points, 2 assists, and a rebound already. And he gets the first. Some subs coming in. There you see Aiden Teasley, 6'5", multi-position player. Teasley can play big guard, small forward. Swearingen gets them both. Biggest lead of the game now for Oregon, and we're under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Texas Tech looking for an answer, and Tyrell Thompson has been an answer most of the night and continues to be. Interesting decision, I think, by Coach McCasland here, Grant McCasland. He's been splitting up the dynamic duo of Tyrell Thompson and Malik McNeil. They did start the game, but have rarely been on the court since the opening minutes. And statistically, they both performed, but you're trailing in the most important stat of all, and that's the score up here on your screen.
I assume it's for to get some more offense on the perimeter end. That's my assumption. That's a good move, by the way, by the big fella. But I mean, at this point, if you Texas Tech, you don't want to get too far behind the 8 ball. You just need offense consistently, and those two guys are able to score consistently for their team.
Neal with 8 so far tonight. Thompson now with 12, and there's a little they wanted to come back out, but Harrison Hicks willed it back through. Bucket for Hicks closes the lead to 7. High scoring first half.
Good shot.
3 up here from Oregon, and that one wouldn't go down.
Joe King has been in fuego too. They lucky that he missed that shot.
Stepped into that confidently and with reason the way he's been playing this evening so far. He easily tries to get inside on King, but D'ing him up pretty good. Teasley's going to try a 3. Short on that. Not a volume or efficient three-point shooting team, Texas Tech. That's not where they get a lot of their offense.
Right, agreed.
Defense and interior scoring is their calling card. Tyrell ripped down that rebound. Briscoe looking to find a little daylight, not getting any. Thompson calling for it. He gets it. He's got Joe King on him, and he thinks he can beat him. But it won't go down that time.
He thought wrong, E.
He did. Did have the height advantage.
Give me that.
It's going to stay down here, but good effort on the part of the Red Raiders to break that up. And once again, we're seeing a wrestling tag team substitution pattern. It's Thompson coming out and McNeil coming back in.
Hey, why don't let the tag team champs?
No, they are both back out there now.
There we go. The Legion of Doom is back in the game, baby.
I thought they were going to take Thompson out, but waved him back on that time. So at least the last 20 seconds here. Defense are going to get those twin towers, but it did not help on that possession. Lead back up to 9. Final chance here before the break for Peck. Sco has it right now. Gets it inside to McNeil. Takes a jumper and gets it to go.
Shot, cash.
That's a nice way to end that half. And double digits now for both Thompson and McNeil, but it's Oregon that has the lead at 43-36. Their big man, Payson Corbin, as always, leading the way. 13 points and 4 rebounds for him. 6 of 10 for the field, and we got the battle of the bigs that we expected when we came here tonight, Rick.
Yes, we did. Great performance, especially early from both bigs going one-on-one and mano-a-mano at each other. They are professional scorers in the paint. The difference here was the outside shooting by Oregon, who was able to hit some shots. As you see Corbin putting it in the paint right now, those outside shots are the difference, and is shooting 53% from the field.
2 of 5 from deep. Texas Tech unable to connect from long range so far tonight, and that's part of the reason why they have this halftime deficit, but plenty more basketball to come. We're going to take a quick break. Second half coming up next.
Won't go. Rebound Bosch. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang!
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ.
What's this going to be? Lead pass, roll. Stop it! Stop it! Do not do him like that! Now goes the roll. Brandon, the three-pointer out front. Hit it! Yes, he did! Iguodala up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. Decide not to use it. Curry way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh! LeBron James with no regard for human rights. Come down.
SimWorld, 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 SimWorld.
It's a place where average Joe can work on his craft and grow. Say you the new magic, yo. Well, why you ain't passing though? Better get you a basket, bro. Cause this ain't no Madden, no. This is real ball life from prep to pro. Come on, Park, this ain't no fashion show. It's the opportunity for you to be the one to shoot the three in the clutch. Game on the line. They like, who is he? Must be the 2-3 or 2-4. The one twice. Coach saying do more. Scouts like that boy nice. So drive up the price. Push up the stock. Build up your name. Yeah, stir up the pot. Piss off the eye. As a player or a coach, here it is, dog. SimWorld. This is your shot.
Yo, yells.
SimWorld.
You know your boy gotta get some of this, right?
SimWorld.
Rick Blaze.
SimWorld.
Ladies love. Let's go.
I be on some ballers, trying to get my hands on a scholarship. Pretty young thing already knew my name, said she wanna try out on the scholarship. Hold up, let me PG it. Porn go past, but you know I'm gon' do it. Podcast fast, big Bob on the snacks, and you know I'm in my bag when March can't beat it. Baby, I be drippin' with my foes tipping. Shot out to the ballers, no bull like I'm Pippin. Rick Blaze hit him with the freestyle. SimWorld Hoops, man, them boys wild.
SimWorld, 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 SimWorld.
And then when their lead expanded, they turned into a highlight machine, except for the problem was there was no film in the camera.
Twin Towers of Texas Tech getting it done on the offensive end. 12 for Tyrell Thompson, 12 for Malik McNeil. They also only have 12 rebounds as a team, the Red Raiders. Oregon had 19 in that first half, and their domination on the inside, that's Payson Corbin with now a game-high 15 points on that dunk.
Yep.
And that is another issue that the Red Raiders have to solve here if they're going to come back in the second half.
Big issue by the big 7-footer. McNeil has some moves too, like Jagger. He just showed him right there.
14 now for Malik McNeil, coming up on his 17.7 per game average already here early, second half. Corbin gets it and wants to go right back to work. Double team does come on him this time.
Smart.
Gives it up.
Smart.
Holiday with a 3, and he splashes another.
Oh my gosh. It was smart, but if Holiday's going to be making them like that, then you got to abort mission. You got to abort.
He's hot tonight. Yeah, this time the double team comes from McNeil, and a jump ball called, and it's going the other way. 10-point lead, double digits for the first time all night, and Texas Tech, not the start they wanted to try to come back in this game here in the early second half.
Yeah, Texas Tech, I think they're going to change up some strategies defensively, which they should, obviously. And I think the strategy, obviously, what we're seeing now is to get the ball out of Corbin's hands, make somebody else beat him. But it just so happened Joe King and Jettison and those guys are actually pretty cooking tonight from 3. So it might be damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Possession does stay down here, and Tyrell Thompson's going to try a 3. He can't get that to go. Thompson's only made 1 3 all year, shooting just 11% from deep, and again, probably not what Grant McCausland wanted to see right there.
Yeah, he should definitely stop that. They got no problems.
Tough shot, tough foul by McNeil. Going to send Corbin to the line, shooting 2. Jason Corbin. A few years ago, he actually was in a scuba diving accident. Had to be rescued in a boat that just happened to be passing by. Caught him before the game, though. He says he's not shy of the water. Experience not scarring in that way. Scary at the time, but
hey, man, look, scuba diving, count me out.
well. Corbin's a Florida kid, so.
Well, since you say that, you're right. So it's dangerous, really. It's on land or ground in land or in Florida.
This is true.
The chances are about the same in Florida.
Well, there is a much-needed calming bucket. Teasley drives inside, lays it in, gets the lead back down to 10. Top of the key, gives it up. Wow.
Whoa!
Wow, that was impressive right there.
Who are you telling? Wow.
Not to be denied. Oof.
If he's adding that kind of part to his game, then the league is in trouble.
Yeah. It was impressive right there. Long jump shot, and this time it rattles through. Tech really needed to get that going.
They did. They've been struggling from the outside. They need somebody from the outside to get hot so they can stay in the game. That's literally the difference in the score. One team is making outside shots, the other team is not.
Corbin gets it back from May. 2 defenders on him. Oh, stepped out of bounds that time. Well, the double team seems to be... They're intermittently having somebody crash down on Corbin while McNeil's trying to hold him, and seeing a little bit of success with that, Tech is.
Yeah, I mean, at that time, it was like the third defender was the baseline. So if they can keep him spinning baseline every time, I like their chances.
Open 3. Still none made so far tonight for Texas Tech. Yep,
that's the difference, see?
Oh, nice little passing, but nice
give me that.
return. Thompson came back, swatted that off the glass.
Splash off the glass. Good block.
Opportunity here for Tech 2. Yeah, Thompson wants the ball with the smaller Kenny May on and pushes him down low, gets great
barbecue
position.
chicken.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's a leg right there. That's easily a leg at least.
Lead back down to 8 now.
Speaking of legs, E, what was your favorite thing you ate yesterday at Thanksgiving?
Oh my! I'm such a mashed potato fan, and it's so commonplace to say or to think of or whatever. But other than me, mashed potatoes, I just love it so much. I mean, the turkey was good, the stuffing was good. You had like cranberry sauce. I had good apple pie. And a few other sides on there, but be good mashed potatoes any day. I could eat that pretty much 7 days a week, I think.
Gotcha.
I get a little plump. But I ate good yesterday. Texas Tech on a little bit of a run here. Stopped on that possession, however, and chance for Oregon to get the lead extended back up to 10, and that's probably the right man to do it. Once again, double team crashes. Holiday. Now get that to go.
All right, this is an important position for Tech. You want to get a good offensive set, starting with your big fella like this. See if you can bully ball down low. McNeil with the skills. McNeil with the skills.
Lene Newman defending him there, and that's a decent 6'9" defender stuck on him, but I feel like McNeil, whatever he senses Corbin isn't on him, he's like, it's time to eat. A long shot there from Timothy Brown. Won't go down. Oh, nice feed, but Corbin's right there on him. Let's see what McNeil does with it. Oh, nice fake.
He got him, coach.
He had him. Why did he let him off the hook?
I don't know.
4 defenders surround McNeil now. Gets it back, but just Corbin on him. Oh, taken away by Holiday. Nice hands. And he may finds himself pretty good position inside, but he can't get the layup attempt to go.
Texas has the chance.
More than a few empty possessions. And McNeil makes him pay.
We call that a tip drill, E.
Timeout called. Finn Hayes has seen a lead that was a dozen evaporate. Oregon suddenly unable to get anything going on the defensive end. We're going to take a quick timeout here. Don't go anywhere. Our second half action coming to you from Matthew Knight Arena in Eugene.
My name is Jasmine Wesley, and I recently joined SimWorld Hoops. If you love hoops as much as you love art, you've got to check out SimWorld Hoops at discord.gg/SimWorld Hoops. It is the ultimate virtual basketball experience. It's not like a regular game. It's like stepping into your own world. Whether you play or you're just a fan, it's time to see the game, be the game. Don't forget to check me out on social media at It's Jasmine Wesley.
pasado mucho tiempo. Tengo amores esperando mi regreso. Estoy cansada de decirles que lo siento. En mi futuro ustedes no los veo. Ya me acostumbré a estar sola. I found happiness en el mar y las olas. I refuse to settle. Even if it meant that I'd be alone forever. Pero tú me enseñaste que el sexo no debe ser la única pasión en una relación. Que soy linda con make-up on, también natural como soy, como soy. Me enseñaste que los sentimientos que se siente uno al otro pueden ser mutuos. Me enseñaste que el amor debe sentirse como el amor.
Big men of Texas Tech bringing them back. 4-point game. Malik McNeil and Tyrell Thompson, both 16 points. Payson Corbin pacing the way, however. He's got 19 on 8 of 13 shooting, and Oregon still does retain their lead here, but looks like they had a chance, maybe widen their lead earlier in this one after coming out the first minute or two strong, but good response from Texas Tech, and we got a ball game here.
Yes, we do.
It's Oregon's ball right now. Sonny Damon Bernabe out on the court. Corbin's still out there, and it's Kenny May lines up a three, can't get it to go, and quickly, here up the other way comes Teasley. Teasley runs into Corbin there, and he ends up losing the ball to May. Oh, and Corbin, nice move from the big man.
Woo!
Just impressive what we've seen here tonight from Payson Corbin. Came in averaging 17.3 a game. Well, he's above that now, sitting on 21, looking to make it 22, and just doing it in a variety of ways. I mean,
and doing it well.
Running the court. We saw him pick up his dribble and, drive in and score, and that was as frightening as anything. We know what he's going to do down there on the blocks.
Right.
And his free ones, too. He's doing it all, the big man.
So right now, E, I'm going to leave Jamison Johnson out of the conversation for a moment because I feel he's the best big. Corbin or Sherwood? Who would you take?
Oh, boy. I mean, that's a really tough one. That's a really tough one. As impressive as Corbin has been tonight, I might have to give it to Sherwood on the basis of season-long production. But impressive for the big man so far here this evening. He gets a rebound and just brings it right up. Looks comfortable with the ball in his hands. It's pretty impressive what he can do at that 7'1", 220-pound frame.
Yeah.
He's calling for it again.
And see, this is what I think is a game changer. This is why the big man being relevant in basketball again is so important, because no other position can open up the offense like a big man, especially when he's getting doubled. It opens up shooters galore. There's no other position on the court that allows that type of spacing with a double been having.
Neal has it, and you've got, again, defenders collapsing on him. Passes out to a teammate for a three, but that is just not happening tonight for Tech. I mean, again, It's not their forte, but they're now 0 for 7 in this one, and that's becoming a real problem for the Raiders.
And Oregon's decided they're going to live and die by that three from Texas Tech. If they can hit it, good shot. If not, we're going to keep playing.
Open look here for Holiday. He's 3 of them tonight.
He's cashing out tonight.
Jetson Holiday, 9 points now, all on made threes. Oh, nice pass here. Nice finish, too, by Teasley.
I'll tell you what, my second job probably should be a tattoo artist, because these guys got ink
I know.
galore. I could be making some bread up in here.
Yep. No, Teasley has that Max Crosby level of ink coverage.
Yeah, he does.
Impressive. Well, chance now for the Raiders. Again, they're just not going too far away, and McNeil, mismatch. Oh, way
Tough
off on that shot, however.
That was a tough one.
Oh,
This is
nice
not a tough
look.
one, though.
Yep. Nice feed from Holiday. Corbin, another easy bucket.
Corbin, a.k.a. the Punisher. He gets you down on that block. He is punishing you.
He's got 24 points, 5 rebounds so far in this one.
And I had him for 25. He's going to shatter that tonight. He might be up to more closer to 35 than he is for 25. Tuesday's game.
Oh, yeah. Coming back after the weekend break.
Michigan. We're keeping it popping.
Going up to Ann Arbor, Chrysler Arena, Arkansas. Coming in for a visit. That should be a good one.
Absolutely. And I'm going to give some more shout-outs real quick, E, while I had this time.
Oh, please.
Shout out to Coach Simpson, Cyrus, B-Run, what up? Coach Pope. Let's see who else I haven't said the first time that I missed. I said Kai. I said Biff. I said Jay. Let me see who else. Well, I think that's all I have right now. Shout out to everybody that's on IG. That's locked in, that's tagging it and watching the video and the reels. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what it is. If you're already here and you're watching, you should have smashed that like button already. What are you waiting for? If you're on Twitter, shout out to my friends on Twitter. We keeping it going. We keeping it rolling.
Let's go back in the game, running the show. Gives up to Teasley. Tyrell out there. Neal getting a little bit of a rest, as is Corbin for Oregon.
This is a time for Tech to make their run. The big fellas off the court. If they want to make a run, this would be the time.
Thompson does have that part of the game in his bag, but couldn't get that one to go, and it leads to another transition bucket. Joe King Jr. has hops, has quickness.
Joe King Jr.
Not for the first time tonight, has used both of those to tomahawk the ball through the hoop.
Yeah, and he's been picking up right where Corbin stops. When Corbin goes to the bench, it's like Joe King Jr. just takes over off the bench. Great 1-2 punch for the Ducks.
Small lineup on the court for Oregon right now, too. Thompson out there, the 7-footer. He gets the ball for Tech. Shot clock winding down. And, wow. What a play right there by that freshman, Tyrell Thompson, out of Houston, Texas. Your backyard, Rick Blaze.
Indeed.
They did need that.
Everything's bigger in Texas, baby.
No.
Shake it fast, but watch yourself.
Tyrell Thompson. Quiet young man. Off the court. Tends to be a little bit more vocal. This is where he
might be quiet.
Out, channels it.
But the way he looks, that's not somebody I want to meet in the dark alley, that's for sure.
No. No. Although Tyrell is, just 100% about basketball. One of these true gym rats. Not the kind of kid to get in trouble. He'll just be somewhere lifting weights or putting up shots and gets the 3-point play there. But a quick answer on this other leg. Lene Newman.
Wow.
Nice play from Lene. He is averaging 7.8 per game on the season.
Solid player. He was a solid player in prep ball as well. Just a solid all-around game. One of those tweener players.
Oh, another chance at 3 won't go. McNeil's back out there, and he puts it up and in. McNeil and Corbin back on the court.
Yeah, McNeil's not the most athletic big, but, man, he knows how to get it done.
Newman, once again, 4 quick points from him. And Oregon, that's more than a few times tonight, has just gotten an easy bucket in transition, even off of a made shot. And Tech's just not getting back fast enough to be able to prevent some easy buckets.
And Tech need to go ahead. The time is winding down. They need to make a run now. Offensively, let's see. That's not it.
Unable to hit from 3, and that has been a season-long problem. See Tech. Braden Grasso, 6'9" forward, and Aiden Teasley, 6'5" wing. Their two leading three-point shooters, they both made 11 coming into this game, but Grasso only shooting 23% and Teasley 31.
Yeah, for my,
it has been a problem.
For my fans who are watching, that's not good.
Oh, and Oregon has become a problem here. Had a lead at halftime. Looking to extend it here at the line behind Joe King. Gets it. Joe King from Melbourne, Australia. His father, Joe King Sr., a former pro player in the NBL, that's the Australian National Basketball League. So, grew up in a basketball household, basketball family, and it's translated success here on the U level for Joe King.
I gotta ask
his
Joe.
Probably his best game in an Oregon uniform.
Yeah, I gotta ask Joe King Jr. How old was he when he first beat his old man in one-on-one?
Or if it's happened yet.
Well, if the old man is smart, good turnaround. If the old man is smart, once he realizes he gets to a certain skill level, you just stop playing him. We don't even play anymore.
Timeout called by Oregon. They're still ahead by 11 with just a few ticks under 8 minutes to go. Finn Hayes getting it done. His Ducks and Payson Corbin so far in this one. We're going to stick through this timeout. Yeah, go ahead.
If you love it, you need to like it. You need to share it. You need to talk about it. You need to do messaging. We need to do it all. We know you're coming off the holiday. We know you at home. Your mother-in-law getting on your nerves. I know. This is where you need to be. SimWorld, baby. Be yourself, but don't play yourself.
Payson Corbin's now on 24. Tyrell Thompson not far behind him. Big night for the young man. 21 points, 4 boards, and a couple blocks. Right now, he's going to be concentrating on the fact that his team trails, and after getting a little bit of momentum, an impressive primetime televised win over UNLV. Tech in trouble out on the West Coast, and yeah, I had a feeling our impact player was going to be number 5 in white.
Oh, yeah, of course. He's been everything he needed to be, plus some. He's done on the offensive side, on the defensive side. He got open shots for his teammates. He's grabbing the rebounds. The only thing he hasn't done is sell popcorn tonight, E.
Not that Malik McNeil, who's been mostly given the defensive assignment for the Raiders, has been slacking that much, but it's just been an impressive performance.
But he hasn't played too shabby himself. I got to give McNeil some credit. Oh, if he'd have made that one.
I know. It was almost out on the three-point line. That was a 17, 18-footer. Couldn't quite get it down. It almost went through. McNeil going to try to take one from a little closer in here, and he does. That's a strong move.
Good shot.
Strong move from Malik McNeil.
You got to get some stops not here, though. You can't go basket for basket. You're already down. You see with number 5 with the ball, you might need to bring a double. There you go.
Yep, double him there. Still plenty of time. Shot clock at 10. Newman almost lost it there for a second. Instead, eludes his defender, gets a decent shot, and
what's the call? Oh, wow. That's a big foul call.
Line. I think that was on... I think that was called on Thompson. Regardless, it sends Newman to the line, and it's 2 of 3 on the season from the stripe. Lene Newman.
Lene is French.
Lene, is that where that comes from? En français?
En français.
Oh, didn't get that one to go there. Well, hey, every little break the Tech can get, they will take. 7 minutes, 9-point deficit currently. And he misses both.
Wow.
Ends up being an empty possession and chance
and the,
for Tech.
And the clock stop for Tech.
Yep.
Which is a really good thing.
It's got the Twin Towers out there, and here's Tyrell Thompson, goes in with the left hand and scores.
Good move, big fella.
Well, this Oregon crowd's gotten a little bit nervous. They've been lively tonight, but it's a little quiet right now.
Yeah, it kind of simmered down now. It simmered down a little bit now.
Corbin looking to bring him back in, and here comes that double team, and he has to pass out of it and throws it away.
The double rushed him a little bit. He lost his footing where he was on the court. Made a bad pass. Good defense by Texas Tech. Now they got to capitalize on the offensive side.
Finn Hayes up off the bench telling his team to just settle down. They're still in command. This three could change it, though. Won't quite rattle in. And it is going to be duck ball. Attempt to save it there by Thompson. Couldn't keep it. And that, again, is just absolutely haunting Tech tonight. 0 for 10 from the three-point line now.
Yep, well, we know who the coaching staff is going. We know the type of players the coaching staff is going to be recruiting at the perimeter for Texas Tech. Shooters, and more shooters.
Shooters are welcome in Lubbock. Down low, won't go. Gets his own board, and Corbin's going to go to the line.
That's a good foul by McNeil.
Well, we just saw Newman miss two. A little bit of pressure now. You can feel the nervous energy of the crowd, and might be infecting these young players too. Let's see what the senior can do, however. Payson Corbin. 4 for 4 so far tonight. Misses that one.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. It's getting interesting.
And Corbin does get 1 of 2. 6 minutes to go. Thompson working inside, goes again that left hand. He is so deadly with that left hand.
He got that. All right, we got a 6-point game now. Tech can get a stop here.
Well, they're coming out and applying a little bit more pressure. Teasley came out. Brass King momentarily.
You know it's going through number 5 for sure, as it should.
He's calling for it. Holiday taking a little time off the clock. He's got a couple defenders around him. He's going to try to score anyway.
I didn't see a foul on that one now, E.
I didn't think it was a foul on that. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's some good old home cooking right there. I didn't see the foul on that one.
Well, Kenny May having a rough season from the stripe. Just 1 free throw made. He's shooting 12% so far this year. He gets that one. Didn't look like a 12% shooter like so much on that attempt.
All right. Yeah.
See what the second one brings.
Is that Darlene and the referee on the court? Is that Darlene calling the ref in the game tonight?
Darlene? On a first name basis?
Oh, yeah, you know.
I know.
Hey, come on.
Like a sailor.
Out there on the court.
Every port. Turn around from Thompson. Tough shot won't go there. May makes the rebound.
He should have went back deeper in the paint to get that left hand shot again.
Yeah.
I think he let him off the hook with the turnaround.
Still a close game. They got it in Corbin's hands. Got 2 defenders on him, however.
That's a good defense by Tech.
Yeah, great possession here from Tech.
Box out.
He won't go, yep. Cut it to 5 or even 4 on this possession if they can find a way to make a 3.
They gotta get a shot, a made shot in this possession.
Easily drives. Misses the bunny.
You're not gonna get one much easier than that tonight.
Tough shot from Corbin. Won't go.
That was a foul.
Ref swallowed his whistle that time. Nice rebound from Teasley. Second chance. Won't go.
Oh,
boy.
Second missed layup. Oh, my Lancer.
And there you go. Corbin makes him pay that time.
That might be, yeah, I think that might be a dagger there, Ed. That was a tough stretch of missed layups by Texas Tech.
Heck timeout. They're up. Oregon up by 9. Just 3:43 to go in this one. We're going to take a quick break as well. I'm right back to Eugene.
Be careful, my right arm's broken.
Yo, it's your boy. Check out Talking Dirty with me so we can catch up on prep news and SimWorld Sports. You know the deal. Holla at your boy. See the game? Be the game.
You know what it is.
9-point advantage. Hey, sometimes it is. Oregon been on top pretty much the entire way in this one, but Texas Tech been hanging around. They'd cut it to 6 a minute or two ago, but some missed chances on the offensive end, and Corbin finally made them pay. Payson Corbin, 27 points, 6 boards tonight.
Hey, another day at the office for Mr. Corbin.
Yep.
Tech had 2 really tough possessions. They're going to have to pitch close to a shutout defensively for this next 3:43 to have a chance to win. And they got to score on the other side, which they haven't been doing so much so this last 2 possessions.
Tech big men. Thompson's got 25 and McNeil has 20, but nobody else has more than 4 points, and that turnover there was the last thing that they needed.
That's not what you want to do coming out of a timeout.
No, not when you're trailing by 9 late in the game. Gotta forget about it, though. Man up, play a little defense. Corbin has it, but he's got 2 men on him. Gives it up.
Good pass.
Oh, dagger.
King him.
From the Aussie sharpshooter, Joe King Jr.
That might have been the ice on the cake right there, E.
A dozen now, under 3 minutes to go.
And look how much time this taking off the clock.
Tech's not able to hit from outside all night either, so they're not going to score in bunches.
Right.
Thompson is in position, goes up and has it blocked away.
That's it.
Ime pulls back. No reason to rush now.
Oh no need to rush it. You ain't for rushing, so why is you rushing?
Work a little clock, get it to that man. Listen, Corbin, chance for a couple more points. We're gonna take a quick break, however. Don't go anywhere. Final minutes when we return. Corbin to the line. The player of the game, undoubtedly. Jason Corbin. Can't get that one. Well, Malik McNeil, the McNeil-Corbin battle. Corbin definitely came out on top. Valiant effort from Malik McNeil. 20 points, 7 boards. Picked up a block, too, in that, but going to be a long plane ride back, and there is a steal for that man, Payson Corbin. Add an assist, it looks like, and he does.
Yep. That's about all she wrote there, boss.
Yep. A little bit of stat padding maybe here, final 2 minutes, but that's going to be too big of a mountain to climb for Texas Tech, particularly when you don't have that deadly sharpshooter from outside, but you do have a little man that can climb. Wow. Chris Carter, 5'6".
Hey, man, don't get hurt out there, little fella.
Impressive there for him. Timeout call. We're sticking with it, however. Only 2 minutes now to go in this one. Well, I just can't get over the fact that Texas Tech so one-dimensional tonight. And that one dimension is amazing. I mean, I don't know if you have a better post tandem in the country.
Maybe
Tyler
not.
Thompson and Malik McNeil.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe
they
not.
played
It'll be
great tonight. Combined 21-33 from the field. Combined 45 points. But the problem is, nobody else on Texas Tech scored more than 4 tonight.
Yeah. Look, I think if Oregon doesn't have Corbin down low against any other team tonight with that combo, they win the game.
Well, Corbin's been enough to hold them off, certainly that and then some. 27 points, 6 boards, 3 assists. 11 of 20 from the field. Big night from the big man.
Oh, turnover.
Joe King, just a little sloppy right there. Stepped over the half court. Goes the other way. And Chris Carter sets him back up. Reads his defender, gets down low, but brings it back out. Both teams probably ready to wrap this one up, Rick.
I know I am.
Well, like I said, Tech made it a game. It wasn't ugly.
Calling my name, E.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, tough shot. Nice shot. Goes through for Braden Grasso. Big senior out of Arkansas. That's the lead at 10s. We're up on a minute to play here. Oh, we're only a minute away from getting to some leftovers, Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Calling my name, too. I'm with you.
Ain't no
nice
reporter
night.
like
Hey,
a
nice.
reporter.
Let's give a little love while we're here, though, to that man right there is going to go to the free throw line. Day the third, just a freshman, but intriguing talent. 6'8", has some guard-like skills.
Wait, is Darlene still out there calling fouls?
Well, you can't. What are you going to do?
Baby, let's go. Can we get? It's cold. It's late. Can we get out of here, please?
Holiday hits the first. He's got double figures now. That's 10 points for Jetson Holiday. His other points coming on 3 of 3 made threes. Perfect from deep.
3 of 3 made threes.
Correct. Kenny May chipped in a three-pointer for Oregon tonight. But yeah, Texas Tech 0 for 10. Unless they splash one here in this final minute, gonna 0 for from deep. Nice little drive by Carter, but won't fall. And here comes Joe King, another player who's had a nice night.
Please, guys, no foul.
Nope, just a quick 2 for Joe King. Joe King Jr., he's going to be the second leading scorer tonight for Oregon. He's got 14 with that bucket. Little Chris Carter down low, and Tyrone Corbin takes it away, but he gets the rebound, puts it back up, won't go, gets an offensive board. Chris Carter at 5'6" is living down low right now, but nothing doing, and Oregon can walk it off now. Ace and Corbin, what a night for that big senior.
Getting it done.
Impressive. Finn Hayes, big win for his team. Oregon gonna improve to 4-6. Texas Tech drops to 4-7. We have enjoyed being here with you. Remember that we're coming back with more U action. Arkansas and Michigan on Tuesday. We will hope to see you then. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving holiday weekend, folks. For my own good self, E. Lava, for Rick Blaze, for everybody behind the scenes at SimWorld, we thank you for being a part of everything we do here. We'll see you later, folks. From the only place where you can do what?
See the game. Be the game. Don't be lame, though.
This has been a presentation